Hello friends, and welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. This is Mindless Max, and I wish I were welcoming you back to Heather Valley, but as we all know, the other day, Glenn passed away. And I know at the end of that episode I said that hopefully we would be able to find where he had been clearing things out. But unfortunately I didn't realize that in the world setting, if I go create world, you can see that the world options, it was set to reset because that is the default. I've changed it now to keep so that it doesn't automatically wipe everything clean. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to start with a new game and create our own character here in Heather Valley. Now, we're going to go with multiple pools, simply because that splits up the point pool. Single pool, I used to use it when I first started the game because it just allowed me to make the characters more how I felt I wanted to make them. Now that I'm more experienced with multiple pools, it's really not so bad. Freeform is you can make any character you want, no matter how many points you want to spend. And these are our starting options. We're going to go with bottom of the mine. And as we can see, it costs us 1 point. So we're actually going to start with fewer points towards our skills. It also limits our jobs, our professions we can take. And as we can see, these will cost points if we pick them. And the least costly, it still costs us 1 point. That's the security guard. We're going to go with the miner. We're going to start off as a miner. It doesn't seem to be changing anything. Okay, because we've already got our points down to 0 for skills, it's not going to hurt us any. We won't be able to start with any skills unless we take a bunch of negative traits or leave points left over from our stats here. So for our stats, we're going to say that our miner is... We're going to say perception of 9. We're going to actually lower our dexterity by 1 and lower our intelligence by 1. But we will increase our strength by 2 points. It just makes them stronger, gives them more health. It just means that our character is going to be a bit stronger than average and slightly more perceptive, but not as dexterous or intelligent as your average person. Now we're into our traits. We still have 5 points left from our stats pool, which carries over to traits, and anything left from traits carries over to skills. We're going to be making a male character, simply because Elwyn is running around as a female, so maybe our next character in Heather Valley after this one passes away will be female. We'll see. Pencil mustache. A very thin mustache just above the line of the upper lip, sure. And we'll give them black hair. Yes, black hair, we'll say medium length. They have medium length black hair, and they are, we'll say light brown in skin tone. Now, as for our traits, let's see, what do we want for them? For our negative, we're actually going to take narcoleptic. You randomly fall asleep without any reason. That gives us 3 more points. We'll make them a truth teller. They're not very good at lying. But if we just stick to telling the truth, it's really not a penalty at all. And for a bonus, we're going to give them night vision. Because they've been working underground for so long, they're quite adept at seeing in the dark, more than most. We'll also give them a strong back, so that they can carry more. That's from being working down there. It'd be also nice to have something that just helps explain their narcolepsy, perhaps. You know, nope, we're going to leave it just like that. So, night vision, strong back, narcoleptic, and truth teller. That leaves us with 5 points still remaining for skills. Okay. We'll give them some fabrication skills, so they're used to working with their hands, building things. We'll also give them some practice with handguns. And we'll give them a little bit of skill with marksmanship. That leaves us 1 point left, which we will put into maybe first aid? So let's say first aid. Start at bottom of mine. Now, what should we name our character? Demetri. Demetri Raskin. Yes, we're going to go Demetri Raskin. Okay. So we'll save a template. Just in case it crashes trying to load it up. And are you sure you're finished? Yes. Okay, we are now in Heather Valley. For the first time since it's been reset. And here we are with a completely blank slate. So, we're in the bottom of the mine. There's a computer console right here we can see. And let's check that out. Logging into NE Power OS. Press any key. Read the logs. Our normal... Okay. Entry 47. Our normal mining routine has unearthed a hollow chamber. This would not be out of the ordinary, so if the odd, perfectly vertical fault line found. This fault line has several odd concavities in it, which have the more superstitious crew members alarmed. They seem to be of human origin. Entry 48. The concavities are between 10 and 20 feet tall and run the length of the fault line. Each one is vaguely human in shape, with the proportions of the limbs, neck, and head greatly distended, all twisted and curled in on themselves. Continue reading. Yes. Entry 49. We've stopped mining operations in this area, obviously, until archaeologists have the chance to inspect it. This is going to set our schedule back by at least a week. The stupid artifact preservation law has been in place for 50 years and hasn't even been up for termination, despite the fact that these mining operations are the backbone of our economy. Entry 52. Still waiting on the archaeologists. We've done a little light inspection of the fault line. Our sounding equipment is insufficient to measure the depth of the concavities. The equipment is rated at 15 miles depth, but it isn't made for such narrow tunnels, so it's hard to say exactly how far back they go. Entry 54. I noticed a couple of guys down in the chamber with a chisel, breaking off a piece of the shear wall. I'm looking the other way. It's not like the agents are going to notice a little piece missing. Expletive them. Both the archaeologists are down there now with a couple of the boys as guides. They're hardly Indiana Jones types. I doubt they've been below 20 feet. I hate taking guys off assignment just to babysit the scientists, but if they get hurt, we'll be shut down for God knows how long. Entry 58. They're bringing in another crew? Christ, it's just some carvings. Some cave carvings. I know that's sort of a big deal, but come on, these guys can't handle it? A bunch of gibberish followed by Emigera project. Pertinent foreman logs will be prepended to notes. Mine operations suspended. Control transfer to Emigera project under imperative 207B. Fault line sounding has placed depth at 30.09 kilometers. Damage to fault line discovered. Any power mine crew placed under arrest for violation of Regulation 87.08 and transferred to Lab 89-C for use as subjects. Quality of fault line not compromised. Initiating standard tremor test. More gibberish. File corrupted. Pressing key. Now we can initiate the tremors, but it sounds like that didn't go well for people. So I don't think we're going to do that. We are going to look into our inventory, go to our mining helmet, and we'll set that for a hotkey of L for light. We also have a gas mask, which we will assign to A for air. We also have this another battery that's got half a charge. So let's see, if we go A, L, you can see we're in a bit of a chamber, not much to see here. Some poisonous gas. We'll go around that. If we don't have to go into it, that's better. Okay. Some more poisonous gas and stairs up. Okay, here's a bunch of supplies. What do we have? We have an integrated toolset CVM, so this is a Bionics, an electromagnetic unit. Okay. Filter mask. Earplugs. I think I already have earplugs. I already have the gas mask, I don't need the filter mask. So let's go down here. Get the CVMs. So those are very valuable. Wield it then. Wish we had some bags. We don't. Okay. Well, these spirals usually have somebody dead inside them. No, nothing there but a body. The north and above you hear crash. Okay. So we're hearing things. Almost walked into some poison gas. Move around that. Well, Demetri, nothing yet. Just trying to conserve battery. West and above you hear crash. Is that another? Finger lighter. Sounds good. A long rope. We could wear that as a belt for now. Okay. Battery. Heating capacity. Okay, what do we have that we could... We could leave our jack out of it. That seems a little odd. Okay. Okay. Stay away from the lava because that'll overheat us quickly. Look at that, just that brief period where next to it, it hurt us all over the place. And there's some acid, so we definitely have a monster in here with us. Can't see it yet. Northwest and above you hear crash. Okay. There, we can see them. Dark worms, a huge mutated worm found deep underground. It's a gaping round mouth lined with dagger-like teeth, and its flesh is slick with bubbling blue slime. So, not something we particularly want to be fighting. I think they're both in perfect health, yeah. Okay. As long as they want to keep attacking the walls, we're happy with that. Okay. And there's a couple more. So we're gonna do that. They are probably after us. Or not. They're just running for a moment. Yep, they started coming after us. If we're walking, oftentimes they're faster than us, but hopefully, yes, we've left them behind. There's another one. It's scary in here. Scary in here, but we want to come back in for that other CBM and that battery. We'd had something else. Steel-toe boots, mining helmet. Nothing we can use to carry more stuff. More acid. Where's our way out? Okay, there's the stairs. So seems like those worms are just tunneling straight through the wall. Oof! Fire again. Over there. What's that? Remote vehicle controller. Okay. Plastic jerry can. Oh. Good things. I don't think I can get it. No. No. Oh. Not without dropping the CBM. I'm currently wielding. Turn off the light again. Okay, this is what we wanted. This is the entrance to the mine. Okay. This will be the elevator. Should we go up, around, up, and there we're outside. Turn off the light for sure. Okay, we have blankets. We have a teacher prison for this. We have a saxophone. One. Maximum of one charge. What is it charged with? A reed? And a box of these, but we can make a makeshift sling. Yep. Drop it. Layer it. And let's also drop. We're going to hang on to the entrenching tool. We're going to drop off the jackhammer. We're going to drop off the other CBM. We're going to drop off that battery. Bypass security. No. There's nothing that can be examined nearby. Powerless controls. Oh, so it doesn't have any power. Okay. Oh my. This cloud has just filled this space. We may have to actually use our gas mask. Don't think. What's this? Gas vent. There's nothing being examined. Here, womp. Here, womp. Seeing if we can smash it or something. Don't seem to be damaging the solid rock. Okay. Well, let's turn these off again. Nope. Southeast and below, you hear crash. Okay. Trying to avoid as much of the lava as possible. Go down. Okay. Oh, we want to stick to this bottom wall. Safe mode on, yeah. Turn it off. We've done a lot of damage down here. There's coal, limestone, all sorts of fun stuff. Here's that lava. So we're gonna run this time. Stay as far away from it as we can. Okay, there's the battery. There's the CDM. Run. Okay, walk. Let's just wait to catch our breath. Turned off the light first. Okay. Upward. What is that? Rock salt? No. Coal? I'm not even sure. Yeah, rock salt, okay. Hear a klaxon blaring. Okay, so there's an alarm going off somewhere. So I don't know if there's somewhere they've broken into down here. I could do a look. There's just a lake of acid there from them. I want to just completely avoid that if possible. Southeast and above you hear emergency, emergency. Okay, like that we've been able to pick it up. Prepare your gas mask, because just realized we're probably walking right into the gas, yeah. Okay. Oh boy. we're going to drop the CVMs here. And there's not much point in us taking our jackhammer with us just now either. Okay, so this is our mine where we started. Oh, do either of these vehicles work? We have wheels, battery, but no fuel. Or an electric one. So everything looks good. It has enough wheels. I think this vehicle's working, so we're going to see if... And it has the keys in it, and it started. Okay, so we're just going to let it go. We're going to throw our tools in there. Active. Turn it off. Turn it off. Why won't you deactivate? Let's put in mode that doesn't have a filter. Put the gas mask cartridge in your inventory. Okay, so now it's turned off. You suddenly overcome with the urge to sleep and you pass out. You fall asleep. It's too bright to sleep. You wake up. Okay, so that was our narcolepsy kicking in. Reload the gas mask. Okay, this now is not on. I don't know why it wouldn't turn off. It maybe saved us from that poison gas because it didn't, but... We'll pick up our other stuff. I kind of want to take the saxophone. And at least grab one other blanket. Jackhammer. Everything's gone in there. I didn't see any pillows, but yes, a down-filled blanket. We'll wield it for now. They're awfully bulky, but oh so comfortable. Okay, so what can we see on our map? We can see there's farms. We can see that this is the mine we were at. Put note dark worms. In case we're ever geared up enough to come back and check that out. Let's see what else is down there. There's another vehicle here we're just going to look at. It's leaking gas. It's okay, we have a car that's got solar panels, so it's going to charge itself, and here we go. We are driving. So, where are we going to take Demetri to? Let's find out. Distracting paint. Ooh, there's that big tire. .24-inch wide wheel. So that's something we need for like semis. Oh, where to? We want to go... Well, we can see that this is going to go past the craters and then down to this farm, so maybe we will go west. something in that car, so we'll check that out. Don't want to reload, I want to examine. Oh, it's got no wheels. It does have some gas, but one of its tanks is draining and its engine is faulty. But it does have a bottle jack, so we're definitely going to take that, because that is handy. Here we go. And is that just one of those dilapidated, yeah. Building that's just there, it's not even labeled on the map, because it's just in that rough a shape. Like old sheds or something, I'm not really sure. I don't think we want that car, but at least has anything of value to it. It has some gasoline and battery, so but the battery's draining. Otherwise, everything's in pretty decent shape. Okay, so down here we have the bridge across the river. We'll just check up north a bit first. Following this river. Okay, we can go back east, I guess. Skill driving has increased to 1. Now it's going... Is there something down here? Why can't we see it yet? There's a lab. We're starting to hear zombies. Southeast and below you hear Kabbalah, so we won't be able to get in there yet. So we're going to, ooh. These could have good stuff in them. But we don't have anything to get into them. I don't think we have anything with prying. No. Hopefully these ones that are open. So we're going to do just a note. And why crates? What color do we want to make that? We'll make it bright white. Don't do that. So now once we move off this space, we'll be able to see that there's a note. In fact, there are crates here for us to get. And we're just hearing the automated turrets inside the lab do horrible things to the things running around in there. In the lower levels, you can see the Y flashing away here to indicate our crates to us. Because there can be good things in the supply crates, or it can be pretty much a bust, but usually there's good things. We'd need at least rudimentary prying ability to get into them. Razor claws. Okay. A man-sized crustacean clad in an iron-like chitin, capable of emitting the most horrible of shrieks, often spotted near shipwrecks or other dark, damp places, which it uses as nesting grounds. So, right now they're neutral to me. I'm going to try to avoid hurting them and ticking them off, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And there's a shipwreck right here, so that's what they're nesting in. Another tire. Tracking. Okay, nothing's actually after me, so that's good. Put the tire in there. And onward. Okay, we'll check to the east first. What's this? Another little tire? Looks like maybe a bicycle tire. Small wheel. May not seem like much, but if we get into vehicle construction later, it'd be nice to just have the parts to spare. I try to say spare parts, all is one word. Sparts. Oh, what's this? Missile silo. Oh, that'll have turrets guarding it. So we're not going to want... Whoa, stop. Back up. Okay. So this is... tanker. Examine vehicle. Air drag, rolling drag, static drag, off-road. It has gasoline in it. Though, of course, it's draining from a lot of sections. Oh, those are the searchlight lights. Spotlight. Okay, let's see. Restricted area. Violators will be... And these things, these guns here, will start shooting at us if we get within their range. So... don't want to go after that right now. It's certainly something to do when you have a lot more firepower and protection. Is that a bicycle seat? It's a saddle, yeah. Back to the road. Okay, so we know we do not want to go there. Curious where this other road goes, or should we go back to the bridge? Let's go north. Come on. There's another tire. Just collecting all these odds and ends as we pass by. Having spare 17-inch wheels when I think that is what we indeed use. Yep. And it's not a bad thing. Okay. Can't do anything with them yet because we don't have a wrench, but I don't think tire irons have been added to the game yet by anyone. At least I have never come across one. Another bridge. Okay, I'm going to try to the east again. Hopefully it's not another missile silo. I mean, there must be good things in there. You probably need a military ID to get in. I hope if it has that much of a defense outside of it, that it has got some decent stuff in it. It has diesel, though one of the tanks is draining. It has a decent engine. So some of these in alright shape. It doesn't look like there's anything for us to grab at the moment. Oh, some diesel on the ground. You can't pick up a liquid. No, I cannot. Okay, swinging east. We see a zombie. A human body swaying as it moves, an unstoppable rage visible in its oily black eyes. Okay. What do we have here? We have another mine. Well. suppose we could deal with the zombie. So wield our entrenching tool. Missed. Oh. Yeah, we hit it that time. Lights are right on. We're just not the best. There we go. Okay. I don't think we have a knife. So we won't be able to butcher it. Oh, we can butcher it. Your best tool has -8. Would that be the trench tool? It is, yes. Okay, so we can use the entrenching tool to butcher. Which is a lot easier on it than trying to smash them, so... some magic. Take it. It has no controls. It has a decent battery. This has... can be refitted. We may just take these in. Take the clothes out of the fire truck. Let's see, losing some of its fuel. Its engine's in really bad shape. But otherwise it has everything it needs to move. And it has a working security system, but that's not a bonus. This mine is still sealed up by the looks of things, which is not a bad thing. There's nothing that can be examined nearby. Go down here, then go up there. We'll take the marbles in case we have a slingshot. We can shoot them with it. So we're going to grab that pillow. We'll take the belt. And that is it. Not a lot to say there. I recall this thing had solar panels, right? Yes. So it is charging itself. Okay. Okay, now head north again. Away from the river. This is just another one of those sheds, yep. Okay. Ooh, a lot of dead bodies. I don't see anything that could have killed them. What's this? Trailhead. Could be the bathroom. There's a water source. Okay, go to the controls. So we've left it running. Oh, sleep shirt. Okay, we'll take that. The boy shorts, the hairpin, stockings, and winter gloves. So we don't have to change the fit on those. Those are fine. It's like a little it's got a fireplace and everything. So what do we got here? This is minimize campfire impacts. Okay. Zapata Trail. Zapata Trail. There we go. Please, no fish cleaning or dishwashing. Right. I have a plastic canteen, but it's not. So we will pour it into my plastic canteen. And it's full. Question is, where do we want to cross the bridge? Let's go back to the first bridge we saw. Let's just zoom out while we're driving more quickly here. Let's see what's as fast. 209 is fine. So Fumble with the, okay, so we're going too fast for our measly skill to be able to compensate. Go left. Okay, there we go. Nearly went straight into the lake, the river there. We ran over a chunk of newspaper and destroyed it. That's fine. We're still a long way from that bridge. Okay. Okay, we're starting to approach the razor claws. There they are. They're still neutral. Excellent. It's a dead body. Some useful stuff on it. Oh, a tool belt. What are we wearing for a belt? Anything? We have a tool belt. Well, that's good news. Okay. Let go. Let the ring, the headlamp, the belt, earrings, eyeglasses, socks. Definitely the sheath. All these are good things, yes. And since we still have room for it, it's all good. What do we have here? Amoebic mold. A formless slime mold the size of a cow. Crusted bits of cytoplasm fall away as it oozes across the ground. So it's not hostile. There are these bodies here we're going to check out. A collar pin, some trunks. Heat pack, ooh, that could be handy. Okay. Ah, a backpack, that's what we're looking for. And a 10-gallon hat. Wear the backpack, thank you. How are we doing temperature-wise? Our encumbrance on our torso is terrible. That's fine for now. We can drop stuff off, let's see. Okay. We're at that final curve down to where the bridge is. And then we want to go this way. Oh, another Humvee. And nothing in it. Its controls are smashed. Otherwise, it's pretty decent shape, except for its battery. And it even has wheels. Lots of mounted ammo. Okay. Which would be great if we had a gun that used it. Alright, here we go. Let's go slow because we don't have a lot of room to avoid these things. How do you look? Your engine's in really bad shape. And you have no fuel. But you do have a bunch of duct tape. What is this? It's got solar panels on it. Oh, this is a luxury RV. Oh. If only it didn't run on diesel. If only I had some way to fill it. Alright. Well, it has the wheels. It has the controls. It has what it needs to run, but... Large fire extinguisher, sure. Guess we could change our profession to firefighter. Which is kind of a joke, you can't actually change your profession. But you can certainly fight fires if you are so inclined. Battery is draining because it's so damaged. Its tank is fuel tank is draining because it's so damaged. This car is just in rough shape. An umbrella. Otherwise, it has enough wheels. Its engine's okay. It has controls. Everything is draining right out of it, making a mess. Okay, we are across the bridge. Can't see anything else yet. We are across. There's a building. The one and only building. Stop driving. Turn it off now. Well, other than it has no gas and its battery is draining. And its engine is faulty. Is this one actually running? This one's running. So this hearse is sitting outside this place, running. Its gasoline, its tank is draining onto the ground anyway. The car battery is currently draining. Yeah, its engine is faulty, so we might as well just turn this off. Turn off the engine. So it stops making noise. Whiteley Family Mortuary Services. Serving New England for 300 years. Wow. So this is a county mortuary. Zoom in a touch. Hello, Demetri. How does this place look for you? A comic book? Nothing in there. Book of poetry. This closed door is locked. I could break it down. And I just may. Oh, here we go. Oh, and it's got up and downstairs. Corpse of a human. That's fine. Corpse of a human. Ooh, a sheet. Sports bra. Body bag. Can store 100 liters. Huh. If we can use those for anything. I can certainly use those for things. And a sewing kit. Okay. Upstairs doesn't seem to be much. Oh, it has a centrifuge. What's this? Refrigerator. Okay. We found an NPC. Millie Fyson Whately, xenobiologist. So this is one of the Whateleys. This is their family mortuary. And she's standing here holding a crossbow. Let's see if she wants to talk to us. Mad woman. New test subjects, I'm so glad you showed up. Who are you? Maleficent Whately. I'm so glad you finally arrived. It's been a while since I last received new lab partners. New partner. You are aware of the Cataclysm? What I know is that I pay well for test subjects and I deliver results, and at this rate we will not be releasing on time. Let's talk about something else. Hello. Yeah. How are things here? Ever since they moved me to my own lab, my research has progressed so much faster. This is not reassuring. Can I do anything for you? Do I even want to? I have another job for you. Do you want to hear about it? Sure. My experiment's at a critical point. Could you find me about 14 fetid goops for me? Okay. Don't forget to tell me when you have them. Do you have any advice on that? Find a Migo base. Find a way inside. Smash things until you find what I need. So she's researching the Migos. Sounds good, thanks. How did you get here? Well, after I did my graduate thesis on theoretical xenobiology, the government hired me to join the most interesting program. Yes, there were deaths, but we learned so much. What is this place? Welcome to my lab. Here we explore the boundaries of the possible beyond the reach of small minds. Can you give me something to eat? No. No food without successfully completed experiments. We mustn't break the contract. I don't think you are well. I wonder what these little blue dots mean. Ledge. So she's interesting, yes. No. Okay, so somehow this place is built, but there's a lot of open space beneath everything. It's really weird. Gonna go downstairs now. Wow, it's brightly lit in here. Okay, pair of safety glasses, sure. Just files. Salt water, okay, why not? Antennae, sure. Gallon jug of ammonia. Signal receiver, okay. What's that? Charcoal smoker, oh, we want that. A broom, okay. Oh, look at all this nice stuff. A pair of rollerblades. We're gonna go put stuff away. First, we're gonna take that book. Take the soldering iron. A bunch of paper. Used for a few things. A screwdriver, we definitely want that. The dust mask, sure. Some more charcoal, no, we can't hold it right now. Syringe. Funnel. Some matches. Small matches, okay. Nothing to really eat in this place. We're running without food at the moment. Yeah, we don't want to drink the ammonia. Don't really want to drink the salt water. Yeah, okay. Let's go with this. So I have turned on the categories, as you can see here. This is getting full. Okay. I mean, we don't need Birdhouse Monthly, but for now we'll leave it. This is kind of worrisome. Find a place, and then you talk to the person inside, and they're just obviously crazy. They are an excellent example of why we are in this mess in the first place. Ooh, jumper cable. Yeah, I'll take that. Headlamp, denatured alcohol, transponder circuit. All good things, all good things. Sponge. And the Fletcher's friend. Water heater. Oh, we'd love to get some clean water from that. There we are. Clean water in the canteen. So at least we have something that's safe to drink. See if we can find anything in the bushes to eat. Yes. So we will eat those. Just to put something in our stomach. Fine fetid goop. So you don't really want to go taking on a Amigo location when you're just starting out, because you certainly do not have the firepower you're going to need to take those things on. And there will be a great number of them. They're dangerous enough right now. If I wouldn't run into a single one, it could easily kill me. And they want me to invade one of their structures. So, yeah, that person is a little addled. Yes. Okay, let's stop. Check out these vehicles. Other than you seem to be out of fuel, you're in pretty good shape. Put a battery, it fails to start. But it didn't need a screwdriver to start it, so if I could jump it, I could get that going. But my solar powered one is more useful at the moment for sure. You're draining your fuel. This is a solar car. These things they don't have a lot of storage, but wow, do they have a lot of solar panels on them. A limousine. Battery steadily draining. Yes. No. Fuel is draining. Turn off the fridge. Take your batteries. Take your food. Finally have some food. There we are. Okay. Do we have turrets here? Nope, just cop cars. Oh wait, maybe we do have a turret. Yep. This is a riot control platform. These Talon-derived riot control platforms were widely publicized 2 years before the Cataclysm as a new semi-autonomous device that could fire less lethal rounds with far more accuracy than a human, ensuring safer hits against a target's limbs. They were quickly adopted by prisons and inner-city police forces where they demonstrated that less lethal is not the same as non-lethal. In the days before the Cataclysm, massive stock rooms of the things were put into circulation. On the bright side, although it shoots autonomously, it requires a human operator to relocate, so it's not so mobile anymore. But we don't want that shooting us, or our vehicle. A taser and a charge card. Deputy so here's the sheriffs, here's the cops. They've been shot down by their own platforms. I don't see anything in the way of guns. Pocket guide to first aid. Okay, so let's just... we want to take a wide berth around that if we can. We have all these rocks here. This is getting to be a long one. Cloak. Hoping for something I could point at as a good place to end, but we got a backpack, no? I don't care about the flyer. this is just in really rough shape, this thing. This looks like it's just a bad accident. Wreckage. Yeah. Garage, gas station. Alright. We have found signs of civilization. We also have another zombie. Just realized we should do this drop. Okay. Where's the backpack? Just pick up the sling, we'll throw it in the here. What are we looking at for encumberment? Whew, we're still pretty encumbered. Another zombie straight ahead. There's also a zombie child. It was only a child, and little is different about it now aside from the hungry look in its eyes. You'd be hard-pressed to not feel like you were killing an actual child by putting it down. Okay, so we've got several more zombies here. Okay, we've got somebody's attention. Okay, so we managed to get a deep bite in on our right arm. That's not good. There's a wrench in there, I kind of want that. Welding mask, yeah, we'll take that. Two acetylene tanks, but no welding torch. Wrench. Ah, okay. We actually add an air jack. We'll leave it there for now. We'll wear the purse for now. We don't seem to be having any zombies after us, which is great. I'll get that. Tequila, stout triple sec. Cigarettes. Candy, candy, candy. Yeah, I thought it might be too much to hope for medicine. We've got to try to sterilize that, so... I can't open those windows. Oh, we can open this door, though. Okay. So my matches must be in this one. Yes. Entrenching tool. 50% chance to clean and disinfect. You cauterize it yourself. It hurts like hell. So what we just did was we literally took a bunch of matches and just struck them one at a time, holding them underneath the end of the entrenching tool, and then we pressed it into the bite wound on our right arm until such time as it no longer looked infected. Oh, Demetri's not in good shape right now. But he has some food. He has some water. So for today, we're going to call this a night. And we'll see you again here in Heather Valley with Demetri.